Yeah, that's why I get all spooky. And like I know better that mine's gonna come to my fucking horn dog rescue, right? So I give him my identity and I think it and I laugh so hard, but I have a hard time laughing on camera. I'm kind of shy. Dude, I'm like a fucking basket case of normal things. But yeah, I know. But I don't know you're related. I just like no limits and boundaries. But sometimes I have to disrespect it. But disrespect goes around. I should have really went through those music lessons, and I really should keep my hair long. And like you all said, it's not my fault that sometimes when I do cute things for my grandpa, like sit on his lap, I sound sexy, like "Oh, I love you so much." I wasn't almost puking in my mouth right now. It might actually be the voice, but I get really nervous. My voice sounds sexy to me too. I'm like, I'm a dumbass. I'm like an open book that wants to be read but wants to be completely not. And like intrude, like no intrusion, no invasion. Everybody goes through these phases in life, and they're similar. Everybody's like we say almost the same thing. Like this is the age where we do talk about shit all the time in my family. Never dawned on me till my cousin was Warren in a fucking wheelchair. And he's all like, I'm insecure. Like, I can't handle it. It's giving me, like, really bad. And I started puking up blood. And I was like, yeah, you reached a place, like a crack in your brain that you can't get through, but you need to. So he's really immature. And he wanted to start smoking pot. And me and all of his family said, well, I guess, but somewhere on the other side of the family, that with the new place you're going to be living, he's like, I get to live in a. Nah, it's disturbing. He doesn't even know that he switched places to live in a way. But he's like, I'm glad I have a place to live now, Amber. He's like, sit on my lap. I'm like, you're like this fucking big. I cannot sit on your lap. And he's going to the normal things. When he got hurt, it was in the military. And he was like, I'm gonna do Amber. She's fucking wonderful all the time. And I knew he was hurt. And I was like, follow the echo. And then I was like, looking. Yeah. Anthropoplegic. Paralyzed for the most part because of a hole in his head. I spent all my days with him. And everybody else, if they felt comfortable, they could talk to me. And that's how I felt about it. Because they do, all the nurses and all the doctors do roundup checkups. And it was bad because I was starting to have a heart attack. And I just went home for the weekend and nobody noticed because Dr. Gita was doing my round checkup and he was starting to fade into a stroke. So he didn't notice, but it's okay. My mom noticed right away, but I didn't think she did. So I was kind of screaming in the car. Do you even notice that I feel so shitty that I may never come back to life? Do ya? Huh? I'd wear a gasket over my arms because when I was really young, like when Travis Moore was alive, got my arms cut shit, and then they took skin grafts off. There was the ink that Travis wrote. He just like marked the over pad, and I had one on my chin too. I really did. I had like a fake layer, and that's why I was always like, I love you though, Kale. Because so artificial. I finally had my arms back, but they hurt. And when I seen some guy who was just smoking marijuana and couldn't get medical, and he was an old chancellor, but he's young, but he got let go because he was smoking so much pot and oils and stuff too. He wasn't just like smoking a bud to get through the one time that he accidentally got drugged or whatever. But yeah, his arm was like completely missing and never gonna grow back. He's wrestling me, and I was like, if he felt like a cousin, and then he'd be like, "Whoa, I just got a huge boner." I'm like, "You definitely are a cousin. Hey, you must be like older and actually know who the fuck." I didn't know who the fuck he was. I wasn't trying to date. I was still married. I tried to be silent, but what I need to do is like take a fucking hike. I'm not even joking. When kale gets wrapped around my finger, I'm going on a fucking hike. Yes, that's why I'm so tired. Is because I haven't reached that modem in a long time. Ever since pregnancy, like honestly, I have the weirdest feeling in my anus. Every time I have to fart, it feels like a shit stuck in there rolling around. And I've like obviously had it explained to me enough that I don't go in and be like, okay, we should check it so I don't get sued for feeling this way. So it's awesome. It's just so fucking sore. I'm sitting up straight. Yeah, it really does sit up straight. It's cross-legged, but the couch is like not. If you slant, then you're bending your back too far on the bottom. It's broken. I love Spirited Away. Have you guys ever watched that on Netflix? I think they got the mythology and folklore explained. Well, that took 45 fucking years since it's been invented. It's a mist of your imagination. Whatever you think things mean, add it all together and make sense of it. That's what I do every time I watch it. It's new to me every time. And it just stinks like shit. It's the air pollution. Volcano. I miss my grandma and she doesn't even know who I am anymore. I talk to her every fucking day, and then I noticed it. She's like, I'm gonna stab somebody. She never did, but because I left her alone, I was making her nervous as her mind was slipping. My mind slipped too. Kobe tried to blame it on that we always had our time to ourselves and were spoiled fucking rotten. This is the song for it. Calvin Harris is an uncle. Oh my god, and then I do that, eh? It may say nothing, but
I feel so close to you right now. It's a force field. I wear my heart up on my sleeve like a big deal.
yin yang. So I always
Your
think.
love pours down on me, surround me like a waterfall. And there's no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now.
Awesome. Calvin used to talk to me all the time, and I was just like, he's like, throw me a fuck cup of it, because I was hesitating, and I used to tell Justin, my cousin, I used to tell Justin all the time, like, I believed it, like, you could possibly be my boyfriend after you said what you said. I believe it through text message. That's amazing. You're strong. You're strong and sexy and sleek. You're a mean machine. And Calvin was like, "Hey, you didn't throw me a compliment." He's like so unique that he just crumble. He looks just like his dad, but I think he's like unique looking, like different shapes designed his face in the same family, and like that whole video is my family. Yeah, we're all black. Kale's black too. He's got like the similar skin tone to me. Like when we put our hands up together, they look the same color, and like our scars look the same, like the ones right here, because we punched the same, and we were both in boxing. Yeah. Plus, if you get alcohol poisoning, they shove a tube up there too. But that's not technically what the fuck is wrong. They give you scar cream for that. So you have to live with that. You got alcohol poisoning. I've never had alcohol poisoning. I got I got a virus. It's a mixture, and then eventually became corona. It's from a swine flu. I I did die, and I guess that's why when Kale's like, I had a stroke. Can you still love me? I'm just like thought of it so many times too, and it never phased me. It's just like legally, I'm not allowed to have babies with you. I wouldn't want to anyway. Like I always wanted a baby of Kale, but Kale or me ending up in a fucking wheelchair with an illegal baby that probably wouldn't turn out anyway because the medication's wrong. Right? I don't fucking care anymore. I'm over it. I tried to get KO. He didn't understand me because I'd never had a boyfriend. All my aunties are so fucking pretty. And, the little political girl that they keep propaganding and stuff, that's Steffi Cohen's daughter. And like I said, you actually, like, not intentionally, I was jealous for a second in the midst of all that bullshit I was going through. I always wanted a bigger nose. So, in all responsibility, I'm sorry. I never get buff. I get ripples. Well, I'm Riptide. That's what my brother Colby always named me. I can't really swim anymore either because I panic too much. I see faces on the water, which is just organic buildup, and it's a real thing, but it's never bugged me like it has lately. Like, I nearly pissed my pants. Like, wanted to get out of the water, couldn't even. I was like fucking pissing. Oh, I just scared the living lights out of me, especially like corals, just like, I'm just like, I'm so dark and stupid and mean. Coral's like, when you tell her what the armed forces is, she's like, I want to do it. And we just stop mentioning it because she gets a little bit of a heart pace going. I didn't explain it to her last time, too. I actually remember to be good, like I tell them to be. Me and Sean are yin yang. Yeah. I bitched at him last night about some fucking thing I thought of. I shouldn't have been thinking. Whatever. I'm always like looking at the floor, just mind my own business. And she's always up. That's straight girl fucking yin yang right there. Me know when we're yin yang. Kale and I have always been the sun. Oh yeah, I did it. I'm a bit of a crunk. I should go to the pool, yeah. I should. I should just like take it easy if I can't do it right away. I see it in the fucking pool too. So they cleaned it out for me. Because they actually get it. Those young boys that I raised to be Navy SEALs. No, I'm not even joking. Hanging out with Ashley. I was like, I'm gonna pull a prank with all this bling. And I jump into the pool and all my jewelry fell out and floated to the bottom. And some little kid's like, I'll get it. And then I paid him. Lifeguards watched. You have to pay if it's a little kid that gets your stuff. Real rubies and all this stuff too. I bought them at London Drugs for a pretty penny. That was a really good swimmer. Ashley's a really good swimmer too. I forget her last name, but she's totally family or friend or something. Ugh. She's the one that knew right away that I had a fucking genital injury and that the influx is horrible. And she talked to me about it. She's like, so you're like wet all the time. Who cares? I was like, yeah, I see one of bubbles and pops. Fucking awkward shit. She's like, let's go to the pool. Just wipe first, hey? And I was like, sweet. Took her kids to the train park. But I felt the spark with KO. I had no promises. There's no promises ever. It never is a promise. I'm not fucking tweenies going out to mine gold. It always is like just helping somebody out that helps me realize what part of my hand is hurting. It's my index finger. Look how swollen that is. No, I should get one of those fucking baby bath things and put it on the running tap. Baby tap. Baby bath tap thingies. Toys. Just shower head for babies. I think these toys are fake. I don't see how they work. I got fucking. I want to say it for the Warrant family members. I got fucking Hep C. Look at that fucking bubble of shit. Oh my god, we're going to heaven or hell. I can't quite tell. It's an STD, so Jehovah hates me, I suppose. Just from falling on the longboard. Put it like that. Many injuries. No, I'm not even joking. My hands have always been. And I have a disposition for asthma, arthritis, and cystic fibrosis. Owen said it's like Owen said I imagined that fucking longboarding accident. It's just I got so stiff and then I went on chemo. I cut my hair off for a lot of years. Dr. Gita treated me. I actually got the fucking fly. Cool. They're bad. They bite and they itch. Fruit flies. Yeah. Sucked needles and fucking they opened my tits and put discs in there or something. I don't know. I was sleeping. Okay, let's see. Let's go back up. We should get the giraffe one, eh? No, Aaron said just not the giraffe one. We discussed this once. There's an elephant one. Let's stick our peepees under there. Let's see how it works. Oh, it just suctions underneath the leak and then it elephants out. Then you can pick it up and use it as a bucket. A little horn dog, cousin Rhett. Elbow to elbow. Rhett hit my brother Colby and he hit Johannes. How does this one work? Oh, that one is all propulsion. It's got crazy googly eyes on it. This one would be better. Interactive light up my ass. It's just like a car trail thing. You guys just bump into it when you're showering. That one. Marcus Chasky. I'm not here for your time, but a good time and a good time only. Want to party? Where you from? Want to get friendly, not friended? You've been talking to me all the time. You obviously want to connect. I'm trying. I'm just kind of loco. Was. I feel okay right now. This. I could buy it if I didn't have to buy a burger and stuff today. That's what she wants to. She's like, count down. And she's like, um, Mata Dezormi. And then she's like, woo, 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 woo. See if I can find a smaller one. This one's $50. Pretty cool. Just you might drop it on your foot because you can carry it. Why not just this one that I had kind of when I was growing up? I kept it forever like a fucking dent's head. I do my homework on it. Sit on my fingers, right? Because that's about all it does. Your fingers. Maybe not that one. She can count up to a lot if you get her focused. Oh, yeah. This one's $80 and I like it better because you can't lift it up. I don't think you can. It doesn't have as many counting beads as I'd like either though. This one needs to be at the dentist office. That one's okay. $270 for a big one that you can't lift up. I like this one because it's got the stop sign on it. But it doesn't have very many beads. It's got a car on it. This is $150 and I actually like it. It's a tree of life. Like, go Viking. Eric's a Viking too. I don't know where he comes from, but he looks like Mr. Beauregard. I try not to fuck things out. I don't know. I have been. He knew I was out of my mind. He was trying to creak my neck. It was nice. I'm not bipolar by any means. Oh no 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 no. But I think being around war amps that are trying to mature, they can't really. It's kind of contagious, and that's your life, and that's your day, and that's the next day, that's the next day, that's the next day, that's the next day. The weekend, they're calling you because they miss you and they're worried, and the nurses are bitches, just like that Pink song, and yeah. I'm black right now. It's awesome. I'm a mutt. Albino. I'm an albino from every ethnicity. All mixed on there like Patchy McPatcherson. And this one's better, but it looks tiny. Like you're gonna, but there's a lot of counting on there. Still not enough though. Like what is that? It goes up to 9. And it's got a spin wheel, like your medicine wheel. It's got a puzzle block thing. I like that. 112 for the pony one. It's a Mexican pinata. This one's $100. It's so dope. A fidget toy, it's all attached. Oh, it looks like we're trying to kill you. The owl one is pretty good too. But I'm not showing you because it's not that good. That's not what I'm looking for, so don't get distracted. I have to stop going to the gym. Eric feels like a fucking slave and he just tries to make the best of it. Because if he doesn't continue detoxing and going to all his classes and all this stuff, he's just gonna clot up and fucking die. Because there's always roids and cocaine. I died. I literally collapsed and he got mad. He's like, "Get the fuck up!" Mm-hmm. Get her two things when I get my paycheck, which is like, oh my god, long ways away. Anyway, this thing it folds out like a robot for kids. If not, Colby can have it. Shauna. The marble thing would be sweet, but she does have a playroom now, so I don't have to worry about this. There's so many fucking bedrooms that I can almost live with Colby, but I'm just not sure. The kids, like, they're just starting to get used to me again because I lost the weight so they could recognize me because they're so young, right? They're like, "That's Auntie? Oh my god, I love Auntie, but what the fuck?" Pretty much. And I was like, wow, whatever. Bralyn said that she couldn't even recognize her own mother and she came from that fucking womb. And I was like, brain tumors. Not even joking. Nah. I recognize my mom. And I listened to Last Merced and I was like, but that's her cousin. No, it's actually my mom. She's always pricks the shit out of me. Because I give her water retention medication and all this stuff, so she looks way, 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 way skinnier. My mom had 3 boyfriends before she ever met my dad, and she met my dad when she was in fucking high school. And those boyfriends, like, never let it go. And one day I lit one on fire that came in the house because he thought that Logan was his. I'm like, illogical. Illogical. The school always lets young fathers know. Well, it's the burn a torch, a big fucking. I'm not even joking. I was under prison. All that. He fucked up Logan's head. When Logan cries, he just like goes back to that state where he was morally abused. I should go buy food and then basically he'll be back, apparently. I kind of want A&W. I kind of want McDonald's. That's just a little bit farther of a trek. This city is so fucking small. I'm not even joking. I could go up to like Walmart and back down. Do the do the fish or wishbone. I could, but I get sore feet and then I can't cope because I have to walk to the store just to get food. And I need to clean my mom's house so I can get booze. Should I get her a ball pit? Yeah. Why? She can count balls. Littler ones or bigger ones? 100 piece? Ocean balls. Based on all chemical free. Let's get the 100 piece. Hopefully they don't stink like BPA. I doubt it. I think they completely banned that in our country. Now it's just a gimmick if you're buying BPA free and it costs more than the same fucking thing. I took up shopping as a sport with my cousin Tiffany Cook and my cousin Kayla Sloan, a midget. She's actually not a midget, but she's pretty small. I love bugging the shit out of them. They're like, I fucking can't handle when people think I don't want to kiss a girl. And I was like, so you kissed me, that's it. It's going on forever now. I remember crying in school. I was like, I have no cousins in my school. My cousins went to Duchess Park to drool. And I was trying to become a rap artist. I was like, never quite made it because I probably need my wisdom teeth pulled. That's why they called. I was lying about my dentist appointment because I fucking needed to for my sanity or something. I don't know. Sometimes I don't understand. And like that rash on my arm is probably the fucking swelling in my hand. 180 bucks, and I could have got her like all this really cool shit. Not even 180 because I got two of some things. 151. Ugh, wish I didn't spend my money so frivolously sometimes. What bath products? Like, shut up, Amber. I would leave my kid to just talk and talk and talk, and I'm like, hey, what's up other than what you're talking about? She'd be like, and I wouldn't have cared. I raised like really hyperactive twin boys when I was a little kid, little girl. And that's what I did to them. Because they didn't get it. Hey, you're being rude. Hey, stop it. Hey, it's just like, left them alone, talking, and I would wave. And all of a sudden, I was just like, What are you talking about? Other than you talking about? It's smart. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. I want a gift. I want a gift. I want a gift. Where's my gift? Where's my gift? Where's my gift? Where's my gift? Where's the queen? They were adopted. Yeah. Nothing really wrong with them if their parents died in a car accident while they're at the babysitters. I thought they're geniuses. Like a lot of potential. And then they're what happened, Melissa? And then their adopted parents died in a mail accident, I think. Why do they always get crushed? The smart ones. I tried to talk to the foster mom who I'm not really supposed to, but I consider her a friend, like for corporate reasons. But anyway, I think she's passed away. She had type 2 diabetes really bad. And she's old as shit. Like, she was like 70 when I was like 10. And I still live with the ghost. She's going to be here for me. The fairy phantom. My ankles are fucking strong finally, though. I'm glad I can take a break because my toes are just like, my toenails are going to fall off from the sweat. Athlete's foot. Gail is really buff. He gained the weight and he's like, I'm going to do it. And he made it sound like he wasn't ever going to perceive this goal of his. And then he made it all worth it. I don't even care about that stuff. It's just how do we live? We're so, like, we ache. I do. Kale does too. When I went through I want to be skinny thing before I got sick, nothing fits better either. You almost have to wear like that signage on your fucking satchel, on your loop, belt loop, fucking tie up with a fucking, or a really sturdy belt, or fucking, oh my god. I don't care anymore. I probably do watch it happen. I'm like, I just want to be skinny. Because I do just want to be skinny. It's too hard to be buff. Like the self-esteem, like I can't match it. But I try. I seem to pull it off. But no, it's a lie. It's all a illusion. I don't like my butt. All cellulite too.
I wanna be king in your story. I wanna know who you are. I want your heart to be for me. Oh, Want you to sing to me softly, instead of my running in the dark. That's all that love ever taught me.
I was trying to be funny for myself.
Call and I'll rush out.
Oh,
All out
out
of breath now. You got that power.
Hey, just a sec. I just had my keys, but I don't lose my keys. You're getting a lot of shit when you need a new fob.
Over me, my mind, everything I hold dear resides in those eyes. You got that power over me, my mind, the only one I know, the only one on my mind. You got that power over me.
I'm so good looking, but I don't know what it is.
I want your heart to be for me, oh I want you to sing to me softly, cause then I'm out running in the dark. That's all that love ever taught me, oh I call and I'll rush out. All out of breath now. You got that power over me. My mind, everything I hold dear resides in those eyes. You got that power over me. My mind, the only one I know, the only one on my mind. You got that power over me. You got that power over me. You got that power over me. Remember the lake in the moonlight. Remember you shivered and shone. I'll never forget what you looked like on that night. I know that time's gonna take me. I know that day's gonna come. I just want the devil to hate me. Oh, I call and I'll rush out. All out of breath now. You got that power over me. My mind, everything I hold dear resides in those eyes. You got that power over me. My mind, the only one I know, the only one on my mind. You got that power over me. You got that power over me.
That's when I went white and I scared myself.
Wanna be king in your story. I wanna know.
I actually wrote this song for my mom. I was like, oh, you sure it's sound. So.
Yeah. Rumor has it you're a bitch.
This triggered me.
Mouth your mouth.
Because it sounds like Coral.
Yeah. Rumor has it you're a bitch. Mouth your mouth. Yeah.
I'm so mean to people when I get triggered. Oh well, they kind of need to hear it. I think they do. I think it's healthy, constructive criticism that you gotta be careful You get too much inspiration from other people, and then all of a sudden it's like, was Coral actually the original singer of the cutest fucking voice ever in the world? Or was it that old hag making it on a computer? Yeah, tell me what now. I was hard to be found too, you know. Oh my god, and I got in so many fights the first year Warp Tour. It's like, no, I'm the alto, soprano, baritone, squeaky cute stuff of electronic beat bop. You fucking gangster gut.
It may seem a little crazy,
I
pretty
love this
baby, but I
filter.
promise mama's gonna be alright.
Not so well done.
Now hush, little baby, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright. It may seem a little.
It's a little heart one.
I miss you. I miss you really much. I miss you. My dreams, you're with me. I miss you. I miss you really much. I miss you. My dreams, you're with me. I miss you.
Makes me cry. Like a bitch. The other one be one too.
She's alright. That girl's alright with me.
This is before I really started going to the gym, and I didn't have cellulite ass, so I was just living.
Yeah, you can smack it, you can grab it, you can go down and kiss it. Every time he leaves me alone, he always tells me he miss it. He wanna have party. Okay. He wanna have party.
Reminds me of Kerwin, and he passed away too.
Made a wrong turn.
This is for Dr. Gita.
Dug my way out, blood and fire. Bad decision, that's alright. Welcome to my silly life. Mistreated, this place misunderstood. Misknowing it's so good, it didn't slow me down. Mistaken, always second guessing, underestimated. Look, I'm still around. Pretty, pretty, please, don't you ever feel like you're less than.
I'm gonna get all my shit deleted by accident before I pass away, and you guys don't have any memories except for that I was a steezy hoe. And I kind of like that eyeshadow I gave you, Coral. So maybe if like your stepmom or whatever you want to call her wants to use it, go ahead, because it's actually pretty sweet looking once I look back at it. But I have that perception issue. I will starve myself and notice 5 months later that I haven't eaten in 5 days for every other 5 days. Yeah. Ever since I got this fucking job. My uncle Jason died in a truck accident. The one that I used to go camping hunting with. The other Jason. I'm not sure how long. My cousin Kayla's gonna live without him. I look good.
All along it was a fever.
I gotta be buff though. I actually think.
Cold sweat, hot-headed believer. I threw my hands in the air and said, "Show me something." Saying, "If you dare, come a little closer." Round and around and around and around.
I'm really skinny, so I didn't really care.
Oh, now. All along it was a fever. I'm a cold sweat, hot-headed believer. I threw my hands in the air and said, show me something. Saying, if you dare, come a little closer. Round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now, tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. It's not much of a life you're living. It's not just something you take, it's given. Oh, round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know.
You know who? Phil. Phil, what's her last name? And Phil, the psychologist. Oh, they kidnap you in your sleep and make you gain weight. Their fucking brainwashing is intense. I was so skinny and stupid, I know. I was like, I still feel fat. This is bad.
I sit by myself, talking
And
to
that white
the
is really bad for me. That's me like dying. Yeah.
Whatever this TikTok's made of all these girls pretending they are me. Some of them are me. I think most of them are me. You know, just somebody else's account. What kind of girl goes to the gym? Up show, la 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 la, up show, la 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 la. Oh!
Oh my god, girl. I look really good with short hair, but I'll grow it out.
And as the workout proceeds, you're just like, okay, hold on. Okay, and then you pull it up, and you get so tired that you're just like, then you start moon dancing. Bum bum, bum 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 bum. I look good actually. I haven't looked at myself in quite some time. You're amazing. Maybe you're fucking a guy with crippled feet. Huh? Fucking my country. Don't come near me. I'm ready.
This is around the wedding, so I did look okay. But it wasn't like long standing. I went on a diet for the wedding.
Wait, it can't be fun to tell you to fuck right off, you stupid hoes?
This is a really cool video.
Isn't that cool? It is so real right now. Like, look at my dirty hands.
So real.
I'll be back later, okay?
Okay. I gotta go get food. I went to the gym and I just poofed. Poof, na 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 na. It's not very strong though, because you gotta condition it. What's this alien one? I made it yesterday, but what's it about?
Yesterday, NORAD confirmed that an unidentified object entered unlawfully Canadian airspace. It represented a reasonable threat to civilian aircraft, so I gave the order to take it down. Canadian and American fighter jets were scrambled, and an American F-22 successfully shot down the object. Recovery teams are on the ground looking to find and analyze the object. Yesterday.
Oh my god. Bro.
I'm doing me right now. I don't need.
Okay, I'm someone who loves to eat good, but I don't understand. Why are you being so mean?
Hallo an alle Hunde, viel Spaß. To cry.
Oh yeah, I was in so much pain. Because I dieted so fast for the wedding. Found an old account.
I want to know who sees my
Chilliwack, BC.
Now, I am.
Hey, we're gonna.
Up to 10K. I'm out of my head, out of my mind, why? If you let me, I'll be out of my dress and into your arms tonight. Yeah, I'm not
Ulcerative palsy. That's why I'm not going to the gym. You get ulcerative palsy. Start to have a seizure stroke.
So I started thinking about investing. It's kind of like my monthly meal plan. I start with $100 in food, add a little time and effort, and I get a whole month of healthy meals. Made me realize a small investment can have big potential. That's why I signed up for TD Easy.
I think I
found the most. You say you gonna be the best.
You're under.
I'm gonna be the fucking best. I'm gonna be the fucking best. And if you don't like it, you can say all they fuck you up to. It doesn't change how the fuck it actually fucking is, bro. Yeah? I went to the gym and I poo. That is dope, because that means one day I'll actually have a fucking stature. She's getting hatchered. My little twigs push me around because my boyfriend's hotter than everybody in their family. I'm gonna be the fucking best. You should really watch who the fuck you're fucking with. I hired a fucking army rich girl, which means I'm gonna be the fucking best. I'm gonna be the fucking best. And if you don't like it, you can say all they fuck you up to. It doesn't change how the fuck it actually fucking is, bro. Yeah? I went to the gym and I poo. That is dope, because that means one day I'll actually have a fucking stature. They're getting hatchered. My little twigs push me around because my boyfriend's hotter than everybody in her family. Throat camping. Suck it, Max. Bitches, 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 bitches. I said, am I not native enough for the native club? Ultimate level. I'm gonna be the fucking best. I'm gonna be the fucking best. And if you don't like it, you can say all they fuck you up to. It doesn't change how the fuck it actually fucking is, bro. Yeah? I went to the gym and I poo. That is dope, because that means sneeze one day, I'll actually have a fucking stature. I get hatchered. A little twig push me. So much skinnier. It's funny. I'm so fucking good for that wedding. Just going all the time.
Begin tonight with it. I'm chasing dragon. How to hit your lash goals? This is what you need. Lashy doll.
I can't even wear fucking mascara.
So how do I'm out of my head.
This is how we do it.
This would have been my place. No, I bet Aaron would have slowed down once he seen the accumulating earlier.
This is how we do it.
Hey Mom, it's Brad. Just wanted to call and let you know, I'm sure that you heard that a plane crashed into World Trade Center 1. We're fine, we're in World Trade Center 2. I'm obviously alive and well over here. But,
Do you know singing lessons? Hey,
hey!
Hey, Mommy. Hey, my baby. Hey, my Mommy. Hey, Mama. That's you. That's you, Mommy. Thank you.
Hey!
What I love is when I said to Coral, she's like, Mommy. Mommy? To Charlotte, she's like, Mommy, Mommy. I was like, I'll be your mommy. From before that you were even conceived to now and on forever. And she's like, Mom. She does. She like totally like gets the brain waves from me, which is sweet. It means I didn't hurt her or myself. It's sweet. And she like is Owen, which I really needed. You know, Kale once said when me and Kale were hanging out when I was still married to Owen, he was like, I really loved you, you know, but I see what you mean. Like you needed like your best friend to like put in the extra effort and make awkward moves, like being 10 years older. I was like, self-esteem, bro. Now I got confidence too. Doing me kinky. I remember the first time I ever had sex, I had to go to an appointment with Dr. Kita. I couldn't change the subject, and I was trying so hard, and I was like, squeaking. I was like, he's like, just say it. I was like, what a fucking huge dick. What a fucking huge dick. It was good. Didn't even hurt. And he was like, oh, it's good. I could tell he wasn't feeling well. He wasn't feeling uppity. He was not too awkward, which made him feel like okay, but like he was subtly dying on the inside. Sorry to be so tragic, but it's true. And you know, he really liked that song by Pink where like at the beginning of the music video, the chick's getting like humped and she doesn't look enthusiastic at all. He was always like worried. He's like, why doesn't Melissa talk to me about her sex life? I don't know, she's probably pranking you, like punking you. She's probably punking you. I said, it's fine. She told me about it. Show me about it. She's fine. Okay. All right. Our confidentiality right there. New confidence. All on confidence in you. And Melissa. She's like, shut up. I was like, what? Respect your fucking elders. Okay. I gotta go get food. Like, desperately.